Good morning. Showtime. In between time. Just a little time. Most people prepare every day is a good time. I say it's raining, it's a good time. It's a good day for saying a lot of things that we say and we don't say. Mean and we don't mean. Anniversaries are very important. Especially to me, 42 years of it. You gotta love it, you hate it. Well, I love it. Each time the king, man. And it means it's something different every time. Now, my wife probably could say the same thing, but you would have to ask her. Life is a mystery every day you live it. You hope for the best, you hope you win, you hope you lose, and you don't care the other way. You think you might care, but you don't care. You wish you cared. Everybody in the world says, well, we care. If everybody cared, then you would have less trouble in the world. If everybody thought for a moment that who they're trying to face for a moment, they would be less trouble. Every month goes by, it's a different day. Every day goes by, it's a different day. Every time goes by, it's a different time. We live in a time zone that we believe that if there were no time, there would be no people. Probably not. Because that's what we depend on most of the time. We depend on people. We depend on time. We depend on our ancestors to do what's right or what's wrong. And that can be a hindrance. If we were never taught, then we can never learn. Let me try it again. If we were never taught, we would never learn. That means no one never taught us anything, we can never learn anything. That's how great and wonderful we are. We come in a package and we succeed in what we do. But when we don't learn it, then they say, oh, you were dumb. No, you weren't dumb. We just never learned it. You can take anybody in a corner and you can start them off from 1 year to 100 years old. And if you teach them the same thing, they're going to know the same thing. You say, how is that? Well, you take a person, for example, and feed them Chinese food for a whole year, for 2 years, over 20 years, and not know other food. Guess what? He or she won't eat other food. Teaching, same way. That's why you have masters and teachings of certain things and masters teachings of other things, because they're taught it one thing. One thing. They become a master. Which I don't believe in that one thing teaching, because I don't believe in the system is so screwed up, but that's the way we live in. We live in a system that we put upon ourselves. And we made a judgment call on ourselves when we said, well, this is what I want to be. Well, you set out to do that, and they said, well, we'll tax more money and more money. See, money. As the old good book says, money. Excuse me. Money is not the rule of evil. In no kind of way. It's how you use money. And how other people use money. Once again, that ain't got nothing to do with you or anybody, but it's just the way society rolls. We sit back and we think about it, but we don't realize what we've done until it happened. Like, oh wow, what did we just do? Well, what you just did, you just set yourself up. You set yourself up for failure. You set yourself up for rainy nights and rainy days. There'll be rainy nights, there'll be rainy days, and everyone won't know the rights until they fail. Rainy nights and rainy days, pick up your lines and pick up stage. Rainy nights is where we paid, rainy nights is where we stayed. Rainy nights is where we go, no one tells us what to do. Rainy nights. And you can be a star if you want to star. You don't have to worry about how far you are. Start today or tomorrow, it don't matter. Just be a star, there you are. Okay. In the great language that we speak, and we speak all different languages. Why? Is it because of Tower of Babel? Or is it because of Methuselah? Or is it because of Be Solid? Maybe it's none of them. Maybe you're an individual. That's why you have so many languages. And for somebody to try to succeed in them. Everybody needs to have a hand on something. You come in there speaking Pula Palamala, and the other guy go Tula Hala Hala. You're like, hey, we need an interpreter here. Come, somebody come along here. We need some help here on the other side of the bend. Yeah. But other than that, once again, As I always say, we need each other. I don't know how long we have to bam that into someone's head. We need each other because we set the final standards of everything. Yes, we set the final standards of everything. If we're fighting tomorrow, fighting anything, and people say, okay, we're going to war. Yeah, why? Why was it ever invented? Come on, help me. Somebody help me. To control what? People, maybe? Maybe. If one man can control 10,000, why can't we put him in it for 20,000? We're interested. Control. Control is a deep well. The more you control it, the more the well stays where it's at. The less you control it, the well turns dry. The less you control people, they become dry. And they become dry, they become filtered. They become filtered, then they become your problem. Yes, your problem. It's not going to be mine. So once again, rainy days bring great flowers. Rainy days bring adjustment to everything. And you know what's funny? Why do everybody want to go out in the rain? It's a nice day. Well, the farmers like it, but everybody want to get in the way. Gotta go in the rain just to let it rain on me. Whether shine, whether glide, rain on me. So I can see another day rain on me. Be you, be you, be you, be you, be you. Yeah. But, you know, the good heavens and earth, and you call him who you want to call him, the maker, the creator, your God, he's God, knows the time of the year. And I'm glad we're not set for that. You know, in other words, when it rains, the flowers come. When it rains, you blow out the pollen. You got pollen. When it rains, it brings in corn, cabbage, and everything. When it rains, it pours. Well, guess what, guys? Reality runs the same way. You got a problem with yourself, then you solve it. You got a problem with others, solve it. However, it's a little different. It's a little different solving with others and solving with yourself. See, you solve with yourself. Oh, I can solve my own problem. See, then you don't worry about nobody else. But when it becomes someone else's problem, and that you become involved with, now the one that has opened, now it's a whole dimensional in what, who's solving who, and what's the problem really amount to. Follow me? Well, I think we all will have problems until the day we leave the almighty earth. Now, the body leaves early and the spirit's still around. But until we leave, there will be something that we cannot understand, something we don't want to understand, and something we feel to not understand. And for those people, ha-hu, ha-ma, mada-shada-mada, chiro-ro-koro, what you want to believe and don't want to believe, keep it to yourself. It's cool, man. Because I'm not you. I don't have to walk that fine line. You do. Religions, like a bowl of soup. Eat a little bit of this today and try some tomorrow. Or the next day. It don't matter when you try it. Soup is soup. Religions, churches. So you try them, see what it's like. See what they're made of. See where they're going. See where they come from. See how they're gonna react in the next moon. We don't know. You might know. We don't know. But here's the thing. I want you to remember this, brothers and sisters, and everybody else in that neighborhood. Okay? Parents will always be parents. Okay? Whether you're around them or not. Whether they did something for you or not. They will always be your parents. What you would never attempt to do, that's when you hadn't done already. But one thing you do not do. Respect If you disrespect your grandpa, grandma, mother, father, maybe big sister, whatever, you're gonna regret it. Because the child always remembers. He did something wrong. I regret I did, but he did it wrong. If you didn't come back and apologize, you are wrong. Adults are still out to the next level. What's out? I mean, then they're ready for the next exception. They can be the person in charge. So you tell your father to go stick it up wherever, or your mother go down the Grand Canyon and fall off, you'd be in disrespect. Now, if you pull them off the Grand Canyon, then you love them. But if you go tell them that and do this, you'd be in disrespect. I don't care how many times you call them. If you don't call them in the right name, you disrespect. Unless they allow you to call you certain names. I believe at a certain age there comes a time it's automatic in your brain, because in the mind people don't know that, but in your brain, it's time to call that person Mister, or call that person Mister. They'll say, "Oh, hello, Tutti Fruit," and Tutti Fruit is going along with you because they don't. First of all, they're probably embarrassed. Number one, and people do get embarrassed. People always go, "I'm not embarrassed." They call, "Yes, you are. Man, you are." It's like if you put your stockings on, you got a hole in it. You didn't know you had a hole in it. But somebody says, "Oh man, you didn't have stockings." "Oh yeah, thank you, but you're embarrassed." So same thing if somebody call you out of your name, grands call you out of your name, say hello. You go, "Ooh, oh I didn't mean to see that. Sorry, but you're embarrassed." It's all the person how you recruit and generate, because problems can be solved anytime, any day, any week, if you're allowed. If the parents allow. So kids, I'm not blaming you. I'm blaming your parents as well. I'm bringing them egg heads. When I say, I'm not selling for that. You're not talking to me. I'm not your friend. You don't. It's like somebody you call off the street. Yo, come here. Yo, go do it for me. No. If I abided by you for many years, you better come back with many goodness. That's the closer you can get me. So, in the meantime, love your brother. Love your sisters. Love your mother. Love your father, if he's there. If he wasn't there, love him anyway. Might have had a reason. The mother wasn't there, love him anyway. She might have had a reason. Everyone has a reason. Is it a legit reason? I shall not tell you it was. Is it an honest reason? I cannot tell you it was. But what I can tell you, legit means legit. It means that you don't have to quit because you didn't know. That's why they got more technology than a ball of soup these days. There's something you can research if you want to. Like crossing the road. It's like crossing the road, moving time, as your mind go, And you think you're sleeping. You think you be in a zone. And a lot of people seem to do the whole thing. If a person closes his eyes and say, "Well, he's sleeping," if a person says, if a person meditates and you don't know him, you say he's sleeping. So what does it mean? Out of body, out of spirit, out of mind? Could be all. Out of space? Could be all that. Like a person in the choir. A person in the choir, they ain't singing. What are they doing? They're hymning. They're there. So now I'm telling you, well, that person didn't hear me. A lot of times they hear that, they don't want to hear you. You know, like somebody say, "Oh, I saw Johnny over there." And Johnny said, "I didn't see you." Well, Johnny wasn't looking for you, so he didn't see you. And then when his eyes did not see you, he wasn't looking for you, so he didn't see you. But like girls and boys, we'll always have them. I hope. For the century. And they will make decisions that will not always be accountable for what we like that they have done. We will never find that situation. I assure you. Bum, bum, bum. See there? Once again, meditation. Meditation for 1 minute. Meditation 2 minutes. Meditation 3 minutes. It's like humming. The only difference is when you hum, you go. When you meditate, you do this. You clear your mind. You clear your job. And nobody knows. They say, ah, man, you was sleeping. Ha, ha, ha. How do you know? Were you there? What did they call you? They call you a name. Where did the name come from? It came from its source. What source? Your mother's sauce? Chocolate chip sauce? Maybe it came through a memory or somebody said, I'm going to sit here like sitting bull and think about it. And come back getting running there. You don't know. There's always a reason for it. Like I said, the rain out there is, this is March. March is running into April. March is a good month. So, but the challenge that you make daily upon yourself, how do I make the next step? How do I get to the next step? Wait a more and go to the next step. Guess what? This was within you. The next step is within you. Whatever step you need to make is within you. All you gotta do is put forth the next step. You know, it's like saying a word. All you got to say is the next word. What word do you want to use? What word can you use? It's the next word that makes the effort of what you're saying. And once you have done that, there's no problem. Sounds strange, doesn't it? It's no stranger than saying the next word is the exact word you're looking for. It is it's almost like the answer that you're looking for. Oh, I had a good day. Oh, I wish I had a birthday. Oh, I wish I could take my wife out. Oh, I wish I could see my kids. You've had a good day if you took that time out. Because you notice, once again, it's in your voice. I remember, yes it is. It's in your voice you're saying. It's in your voice. Whatever you want to do, it's in your voice. How you make the necessary trip to the next step, it's in your voice. It's in your movement. No one else's movement. No one else cares what movements you make but you. Okay? Unless you sleeping in your bed and your wife say, hey, move over. Then that's another thought. But for the most part, you walk on this earth, you walk around this earth, and you walk in between, you the one make the decision. And the person beside you or behind you, he makes a decision. But the next decision is yours from Jump Street. And that's what we make mistakes. We say, well, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what my next mission is. I don't know what my next step. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's a cosmic mistake. You know your next position. You may not want nobody else to know what your next position is, but you know. Common courtesy says if you walk out the door, you know it's raining, you can bring your butt back in and get a coat. What's the difference? The difference is sometimes you forget. That's all. And that sometimes is a brief of the minute of the forgetfulness. Not a long time. It's a short brief of a minute of forgetfulness. Does it work for everybody? It does. It works for everybody in every different language. There's not a language that there's nothing forgetful in there. Mira mota kata para shada mira kata. Una ma una na. Shake your roll ingati. Mrs. O, Mrs. O. That's what I said. In the middle. In the middle. In the middle. Excuse me. In the middle of a foreign word. And the word says, I believe in you. How better word than anyone can give you? I believe in you. Like your mother said, your father said, your uncle said, you know, Your grandson. I believe in you. I believe in you. The challenge. I believe in you. And whatever you do, I believe in you. You see the concept? So you got two concepts. Someone believes in you, and you believe in you. And the Almighty believes in you. Oh man, that's a three. Three, three, three. So three, three, or three, three. Alternative three. Ooh. Believe what you do. With that note, my friends, Dada, Mascata, Avita C, Truce Adios, Miguel, Afedadata, Chatamata, Aloha, Kamatata, Bye, French, Wee Wee, Alio, Aloha, Boo Boo, and until the next time, this is Big B. Who are you? And where you want to be? And where you coming to? And where you going? That's the question you want to ask yourself again. Where am I going? All the broken houses are gone. I got the whole year for that? Not really. Go around and mend something. You might come better. Say hello to somebody you haven't said hello to in a long time. Smile to somebody you never smiled to. That might help you. You never know. You never know what one smile may do. You never know what one grin may do. You never know what one clap hand may do. You never know. Try it out. It could be interesting.